Now we're going to turn to that scary Uber incident. A 16-year-old girl now in custody, accused of killing her driver after he picked her up at a Walmart. ABC's Mara Schiavocampo here with that story. Good morning, Mara.
George, good morning. This is a truly shocking crime. Prosecutors saying a 16-year-old girl, seemingly your typical high school student, brutally murdered a complete stranger. Officials don't have a motive for the killing, and they say the suspect is not talking. Well, now she's facing charges as an adult and is being held without bail. This morning, an Illinois teen facing murder charges for what officials are calling a brutal and unprovoked attack on an Uber driver. 16-year-old Eliza Wasni appearing in court after prosecutors say she attacked her Uber driver with a knife and machete early Tuesday for no apparent reason at all, fatally wounding 34-year-old driver Grant Nelson.
Only 2 minutes or so after picking up the defendant, she begins to hack at him and stab him from the back of the seat.
Prosecutors say Wasni called for an Uber pickup at this Walmart just outside of Chicago around 3:15 Tuesday morning after allegedly stealing a knife and machete. Surveillance video reportedly showing her leaving the store without paying for the items. After allegedly turning the weapons on her driver, he managed to escape, running to a nearby apartment building for help.
It was just, help me, God help me, please, I'm gonna die, at the top of his lungs.
Officials say Wasni tried to flee in Nelson's Hyundai Sonata, but the high school student crashed the car and ran off on foot before police say they found her hiding behind a nearby building, wearing only leggings and her bra, still holding the machete and knife. Police saying they had to tase her to drop the weapons. Nelson was rushed to the hospital, but hours later died from his injuries. Now his family is remembering him as a gentle man and hoping for justice.
This is a time of heartbreak and tremendous loss for us.
In a statement, Uber says, "We are heartbroken by the loss of one of our partners, Grant Nelson. Our deepest sympathies and prayers are with his family and loved ones during this incredibly difficult time. This is such a baffling crime."
Yeah, it's senseless, completely senseless, so no clues on a motive at all.
You know, we reached out to her attorney. We did not get a response, but prosecutors saying this appears to be random. She did not appear to know the victim, and we're learning a lot about what she did that night. This was her third Uber ride of the morning. 16-year-old girl out at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning, and she stole these weapons, they say, from Walmart. So she got them that night. Surveillance video shows her walking around casually with these weapons, walking out of the store and calling the Uber.
2 minutes later, 2 minutes in.
2 minutes after getting into the car. And you know, the family of this man, Mr. Nelson, they're saying he was working 2 jobs, he lived with his family, really gentle soul, and he's being remembered that way this morning.
Oh, it's just horrible. Okay, Mara, thanks very much.